It's Thursday Newsbreak with Jade and Antonio Shoenhardt.
Welcome back to Thursday Newsbreak. I'm Jade.
And I'm Antonio Shoenhardt, and damn, it's empty in here.
So true.
Here are tonight's top stories.
Ontario camper Helen Mason was robbed of all her belongings at a campsite last week, including her tent, her grill, and all the food she packed for her trip. When she Googled what to do when her pitch tent disappeared, she just kept receiving ads for Viagra.
A British man plans to travel to the world's most dangerous island. Oh, so a British guy is showing up uninvited to a random island. Gee, where have I heard this story before? Stay in your lane, Britain.
NASA is sending nude photos to aliens in hopes of making contact. My question is, what if aliens have, a lot of nipples? And what if they think we're weird for only having 2 nipples? And what if this is a deal breaker for them and they never make contact in retaliation?
Last week, Elmo tweeted that he had run out of ideas about what to draw. Asking his followers for ideas, Dr. Umstick, the mascot for drumsticks, replied with a picture of him cuddling a drumstick ice cream cone. The photo had so much sexual tension that they're using it to replace one of NASA's space nudes.
A Chicago man was arrested for opening an emergency exit of a United Airlines jet and walking onto the wing of the plane. The man then hopped onto the tarmac in an attempt to help guide the plane to the correct gate. Here to talk about it is TNL's very own and Chicago native Mark Melton. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm being informed that Mark Melton was the man who jumped out of the plane and is currently in custody. Silly Mark.
A woman from Portland, Maine was arrested for crashing her car into the local police station while intoxicated. Drunk or sober, that is the last thing you should crash your car into. That's like deciding to go to college and enrolling at Hofstra University. Not great for you.
After hearing that Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox drink each other's blood from time to time, members of the New Orleans Vampire Association, yes, it's real, warned that the couple should get tested for potential bloodborne illnesses and diseases, which they claim vampires are not immune from. Oh, that's so sweet. Vampires care. I knew I was right. Hashtag Team Edward. Here to defend themselves are Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox.
Our producers just informed us that Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox have both dropped dead backstage from drinking too much blood. They apparently had too much iron, causing the exact opposite of anemia. They exploded. A Texas woman found a 2,000-year-old Roman statue at her local Goodwill. Because it was a stolen artifact, she is unable to legally sell it. So instead, she'll be listing it on Depop for $2 million. Hashtag vintage, hashtag aesthetic.
Everyone's favorite day for celebrities to tout their wealth and lack of basic comprehension skills, the 2022 Met Gala took place on May 2nd. The theme was Gilded Glamour, and Kylie Jenner really embraced the wedding at a basketball game at 7:45 look.
Transcripts were recently released that showed former President Donald Trump was afraid of fruit getting thrown at him during rallies. Just wait until he learns about knives.
This past week, a hybrid mystery monkey was discovered in Borneo. Scientists believe it was a cross between a proboscis monkey and silvery langur.
Wait. We're talking about a hybrid monkey when this guy's walking around with a penis on his face?
A Bible was found in New Zealand that had a typo in the 10 Commandments, stating, "Thou shalt commit adultery." Normally I'd say burn it, but I don't think that'd go over very well.
Japanese company Toko has created a hyper-realistic border collie costume for people who, quote, dream of becoming a dog. That's a very nice way to say furry.
An intoxicated man attempted to flee from the police by hiding under a blanket, which could have worked if it was camo patterned.
It has been a turbulent time in the world of finance. Last week, the Dow Jones took a dip of more than 1,000 points. After the dip, it did a little spin, finished its tango, and the judges awarded it a 10.
Last week at the Kentucky Derby, Churchill Downs Arena and its 120 bathrooms got ready for what was called the most exciting 2 minutes of flushing in sports. And I'm not talking about bowels. I'm talking about the thousands of dollars people are flushing down the toilet when you're betting on horses, people. Horses!
A man in Texas recently stole a lawnmower, but he made sure to mow the victim's front and back lawn before making off with his loot. That's like watching the entirety of Grey's Anatomy before stealing the TV.
Cocaine was found stashed in a Swiss coffee warehouse this week, which explains why I haven't slept in 6 days.
Oh, I thought you didn't drink coffee.
I don't.
Ah, okay. Well, Canada may be amending its criminal code to specifically include crimes committed on the moon. Upon hearing this news, Gru only had one question. What about crimes where I steal the moon?
An MP was caught watching porn in Parliament, but instead claimed he was trying to look at tractors. This raises the question, was it tractor porn, and how does that even work?
Tropicana has released a cereal that is supposed to be eaten with orange juice instead of milk. As a fan of juice, this is huge. However, as a being with taste buds, I'm concerned.
A study found that nearly half of Gen Z are embarrassed to order milk in public. However, in private, they're little milk gremlins who love udder juice.
A recent bird flu has caused the death of 36 million chickens and turkeys. I don't think we have to worry about anything, though. I mean, like, when was the last time eating something with wings caused a human disease?
Well, that's all for Thursday Newsbreak. I'm Jade.
And I'm Antonio Shoenhardt. Good night and have a great weekend.